Hey everyone, it's Andrew Brown, and I'm back here with more CloudTrail. So I've just have everything open up here. I'm going to make a new folder in here. This one will be called CloudWatch because a common strategy is to send your CloudTrail logs to CloudWatch. And so we already have an existing trail, and so I just want to use that one. That's why I did not delete it in the last one. So hopefully you did not delete it either. I told you not to delete it. And so we'll go over to CloudTrail here, and there are some configurations that we can do for this. So I think we just have to update our trail for this. So we'll go over to Update Trail. Not sure what channel is. We keep seeing channel. Okay. We'll go over here and update our trail. And what I want to do here is just configure it so that it has CloudWatch logs. So we'll see that we have these two parameters here. So that looks like all there is for us to do. So I'll go down and just grab this first. Paste this in here. And we'll need our trail name, which I believe is my trail. I don't believe we need the bucket, as we're not going to change the bucket. So we'll go all the way back to the top here, and I want to grab these two because this seems to be what we need to change our trail here. So we have CloudWatch logs group ARN, so that will be the first one. And then we'll need the actual role ARN to let us write to it. So it seems like that's kind of important. So I'm going to go ahead and type in CloudTrail, CloudWatch logs, role permissions. And maybe AWS has something for us. Permission policy required for CloudTrail role to send logs to CloudWatch logs. That sounds really good to me. And so if we look at this, the following example is for permissions. That can log. If you're creating a policy that might be used for organization trails as well, we're not right now. We're keeping it nice and simple. So we'll go ahead and grab this. This will be our new file. This will be our CloudWatch policy, JSON. And we'll go ahead and paste that in here. And so here we need to provide what? So we need to have, well, account ID. That's easy. We'll go grab that first. Paste that in here and here. The log group name. I'm not sure if it's asking us to replace that. I guess so, because if this is log group, that'd be the log group name. CloudTrail log stream name prefix. Okay, I wonder if this is the prefix they were talking about before when we wanted to have one in the whatever. Let's see here. So the bucket name, the service principal, I'm looking for something here. It's not super useful what it's saying here, but let's go back to this. Did I copied the right one, right? Yep, okay. So I guess we should create the log first. So I'm going to go back. We'll come back to this configuration here, but we'll say update trail for CloudWatch logs. We'll have to create CloudWatch log. So we'll go ahead, AWS CloudWatch logs. We'll look that up here. AWS CLI. Create log group. I'm in my office and I have a space heater. It just keeps turning off and it's so cold as it's winter. Anyway, I'll go ahead and grab this. Sorry if you keep hearing it in the background. I just not sure if it's picking up on the microphone. And if it is, I apologize. So I'll just say here, CloudTrail. Let's make it CloudTrail. So let's say my CloudTrail. And we'll go ahead and create that there. Type in clear. And I need to refresh this. This is complaining, so we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And I'll paste this in again. We'll hit enter. There we go. So that log should be created. I assume we have to create log and stream, because I think we have to specify the stream here, right? Let's go over to our CloudWatch logs. CloudWatch logs. Okay, and then we can find it here, CloudWatch or CloudTrail, my CloudTrail. And we don't have any log streams in here, so we'll go back over to here. And I want to look at this policy. I just want to see, yeah, so we're giving access to a specific stream. So I think that'll be important for us to name that. So we'll go back here and create our stream next, I guess. Stream, create log stream. We'll go down to examples. We'll grab this one here. And we'll go back to our README. We'll paste this in here. So, oh, this is not the right file. This is the basic. We'll go back to this one. Paste this in again. Paste. And so we have the log here. My CloudTrail. I'm just going to call this one main. I don't know what to call it really. We'll hit enter. And so now we should have a stream in here called main. There we go. And there's nothing in it, but that's where we expect our data to go. Let's go back to our policy. Now that we have those two values, it should be a little bit easier for us to fill in the rest here. So we have this as our log group name. Here. Boom. And boom. And then we have our log stream. So here this will be main. And main. Great. Now, the other part of it is, so we need the log group ARN, so we'll have to go grab that. That is, will it provide it to us here? Yep, it's right here. That's the ARN. I'm not sure if we need the asterisk on the end there, but I guess we'll just supply it until it complains and says, hey, we don't want it like that. We're going to need to make a rule. So I'm just going to go make this manually. Because not everything has to be painful through the CLI. If we got a bit better and kind of organized stuff, it wouldn't be so bad. But we'll just go ahead and say cloud. This is for CloudTrail. Okay. Well, first we got to actually create the policy. Sorry, 1 second. All these years and they don't make this process easier. So we'll just say cloud. Oh, no, we'll just go here. We'll paste this in here as such. Excellent. We'll go and look at any errors. It has an issue here. That doesn't look right. That does not look like our code. Sorry, we're in the wrong folder. It's over here. Go ahead and copy this. We'll go back. We'll paste this in. And there's no problems here. Next, so let's say my CloudTrail CloudWatch policy. Okay, pretty long name, but whatever, as long as it gets the job done. I'll go ahead and do this. This will be for CloudTrail, because that's who we're giving permission to do stuff with. We'll create this rule. CloudTrail, my CloudTrail role. We'll give this a refresh as it doesn't seem to be aware of the new role we just created. Oh, come on. Where's my role? Did we not create it? There it is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and no, this is not what I want. We'll go ahead and what the heck happened here? This is not what I wanted at all. We'll go back here and try this again. So we'll just go my CloudTrail. I'll just delete that CloudTrail. Delete this here. Well, this is a service role. Okay, maybe you never actually created because that's not what I called it. So we'll type this again, CloudTrail. Next. Why is this the only policy I can choose? All right, give me a second. Apparently there's like a default IAM role policy. I'm actually just kind of, well, that's for Ohio region. That's not going to help me. But yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I thought that we could do that, but it looks like that's the only thing we can do there. So let me just see what we can do. I don't know. Maybe we'll go ahead and we'll just create this anyway. We'll just try this one more time. Says this name already exists. Okay. We'll go back and take a look here, because this is a service role. Trust relationship, CloudWatch trail logs. Huh. Okay, let's go back over to here. CloudWatch logs ARN group. CloudWatch logs role ARN. So maybe we're providing. Maybe it's for CloudWatch logs. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just try it. Can't hurt, right? CloudWatch logs. I don't know. I'm just confused on this one. CloudWatch logs. CloudWatch. Watch. What? What do we do here? Okay. I guess I'll read more. All right, so that's ChatGPT, and I'm not crazy because it's telling me to go create a CloudTrail role. And so, I mean, it should be this. Allow AWS services to perform actions in this account. CloudTrail. Choose a use case. Allows CloudTrail to access AWS resources on your behalf. Yes. Next. Why is this the only thing I can select? Uh-huh. Yeah, so even ChatGPT is confused because it's going to say, like, create a role. Select AWS service as the type of trusted entity CloudTrail as a service for this role. I mean, the other thing that we could do, like, we could just ignore it and just say custom trust policy. And then this way we could just specify what we want to have here. And so let's go take a look at another role here for CloudTrail. And maybe we can just make a custom one and work our way around it, because that's all I can think of that we would do. Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. Like, we'll go here. Okay, and we'll paste this in here. Right? And then we'll go next. Aha, there we go. Create put logs. Okay, great. We don't really need to create the stream because we've already made it, but that's totally fine. We'll go ahead and hit next. We'll say my CloudTrail to CloudWatch rule. Whatever allows us to have the number in there. CloudTrail policy role not attached. Cannot create a service role policy to a customer role. So did it not make it? What? Oh, well, no, it's right there. Okay, but I'm not trying to create a service linked role, right? Yeah, so that's not what I'm trying to do. So we'll go here, and we want to allow CloudTrail in order to do this. So I'm ignoring this complaint here. I'm going to assume that I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to ignore AWS's suggestions here. And we're going to go back over to our code, and we'll supply this. And so I'm hoping that this works. We'll go ahead and hit enter. And we'll go up. You must specify a log group and a. Did I not put the? Oh, I didn't put the hyphen here, or the backslash. We'll try this one more time. Copy, paste, enter. Verify an IAM that the role has adequate permissions. When calling the update trail operation, access denied. All right, let me just figure this out. All right, so I was just looking up the error, and it looks like someone did the same approach. They said, okay, I'll make a custom trust policy, and then they'll attach this. Note that for a delegated admin to CloudWatch logging, CLI must be used, and it cannot be done using the console, which is totally fine. I don't care. I mean, we're not doing delegated admin here. We're just updating the trail, and then they just update it. So it looks pretty much the same as what we're doing here. Let's go back and take a look at our code. So we have CloudWatch log, our AWS IAM role, my CloudTrail to CloudWatch log role. Our log group is called my CloudTrail, which is fine. Specifically this, maybe we'll just take this off of here. Maybe it doesn't like that. And we'll try this again. Cannot validate the specified log group ARN. So I guess still it's this. I mean, we only really want to go to main, so I'm going to go ahead and do this instead. Let's see if it'll take this instead. All right, still doesn't like it, so maybe it has to be like this. Access denied. Verify in IAM that the role has adequate permissions. So it's suggesting that there's not enough permissions here. We'll go into our permissions here and we'll take a look at our policy. And, oh, no, this is not the right one. Let's go back. CloudTrail. I'm going to go back to our role. I just want to make sure I'm following this through and making sure everything is right. So we click on this one. And we have my CloudTrail CloudWatch policy. I'm going to click through to it. And I mean, it looks like we should have access. We'll look at the JSON. We'll edit it. So here we have log create, log stream. That looks fine to me. UC2, US East, US East. Oh, well, first of all, it's not US East 2, it's CA Central 1. So that's going to cause me some issues. I'm going to go back over to here. I guess I never noticed that. CA Central 1. And then we'll say CA Central 1. I still wonder if like this stream has to be a very particular name. I mean, I wrote main in there, but I would assume that it must follow some kind of convention based on what the stream is called. So maybe that's also my problem, but we'll find out here in a moment because if the permission still doesn't work, that's probably what it is. So we'll go here and there are no problems. We'll go ahead and hit next, save the changes. We learned before that this stuff does not propagate instantaneously. So just do like a 2-minute break and we'll come back here in a second. All right, so let's give this another go. And we still have invalid permissions. So I'm thinking that there's some very particular naming for that there. So I'm just going back to this and CloudTrail log policy. No, that's the bucket policy. So that's not what we want. CloudTrail log stream name prefix. I don't know what it wants for this. Oh, but there's an asterisk on here. Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do here. So let's go back. And I think that whole making that main thing was completely useless now that I think about it. So what we'll do is go back to our policy, if we can find it here. We'll edit this policy. And basically, we'll take out the word main. Like that. And so that will then give the access that I need. It was that if we had that prefix, which we don't actually have because we didn't actually add a prefix, and we'll make sure that this is the current policy version. And so I think that that is closer to what we're supposed to have. I'm going to go back here and just update this. Okay. And if we go back to our README, then this thing's totally useless. The this one here. We don't have to make our stream. Okay, fingers crossed that this works. There we go. Great. So now it's creating. We'll go back over to CloudWatch logs. Over here. And we'll just type in CloudTrail again. And so I'm just going to get rid of this one because this one is useless. I don't know if there's actually any logs in here yet. So nothing as of yet. So we're going to have to go create some activity as per usual. I'm going to go over to DynamoDB. And we'll go ahead and just create a table. Did we not delete this table? Apparently we did not. Okay, whatever. We'll delete this table. And while that's going, I'm going to create a new table. Say my new table ID here. We'll go ahead and create the table. We'll let the table create. We'll give it a moment. All right, so we've created our new table. I'm going to go ahead and just, again, just perform any kind of operations on here to trigger some API actions so that we can go observe that in our CloudWatch logs. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to 3. Okay. And those items that we put in there, they wouldn't show up because that would be for data streams, which we're not doing, or data events. I'll just change this a few more times. We'll change this to on demand. We'll do that. That seems fine. We'll go ahead and delete the table now. Confirm. There we go. Oh, it's being updated. That's why I didn't delete the last time. I guess we'll just wait for that to update. All right, it doesn't take that long to update a table. We'll go give this a refresh and go ahead and delete this table. We'll say confirm. And so the question is, do we have any data over in CloudTrail, or sorry, CloudWatch logs? So we'll go back over to CloudWatch. We'll go to our log groups. We'll go take a look here. CloudTrail. And we have some data streaming here. Excellent. So let's go take a look and see what we can see. So here we have, some operations coming into here. So that's interesting. Very easy to read it from here. So that's pretty straightforward. So that's pretty much all I wanted to achieve here. There's very little in this log. I don't want to delete this stuff. I might want to query this later, but for the time being, I want to go back to CloudTrail. And I want to just disable CloudWatch logs because I don't really actually want to do this because it will add up after a while. But for that small sample, we could maybe use that for something else or turn this back on later on. So we'll go ahead here and we will check for that configuration for CloudWatch logs. And I'm just going to disable this for the time being, and we'll save those changes. What if it just showed us the policy document the entire time here? I don't know. Maybe it's the one that's attached. Well, whatever. I guess it might have been in the UI that entire time. I don't know. But anyway, I will see you in the next one. We'll keep our CloudTrail log around, or CloudTrail, log around here, or trail for something, okay?